needs to be in perfect ears. They've got a brand new stadium, a big one, and they're going to put a big flag up there in a moment because the Eagle has landed. They're the premiers in 2018.
As you should all know, I'm a passionate AFL supporter who supports Collingwood. Now, over the last few years, Collingwood have had some heartbreaking losses, but none more heartbreaking than September 29, 2018. That day, we took on the West Coast Eagles in a grand final, coming off an unbelievable upset against the Richmond Football Club. Going into the game, I was 11 years old at the time, and I was shitting myself. I was that nervous, it wasn't funny. My family had faith, but I just couldn't see us winning, and even when we kicked the first 5 goals of that game, I still had bad thoughts. I had just a bad feeling about the day. And for the rest of the game, it was close. West Coast got back in it. They were with us. We got out to a 2-goal lead at the start of the last quarter. They pegged back. With 2 minutes remaining, we had led the game by 2 points. Until Jeremy McGovern took a mark inside our attacking 50. Kicked it onto the wing. A mark by Nathan Vardy, who transferred the ball, and Liam Ryan took an absolute screamer. The Eagles send it forward, and getting blocked was Braden Maynard. However, the umpire had missed it, and a mark was paid to Dominic Sheed, who had a kick with 2 minutes remaining to win the game for the West Coast Eagles. In the moment, I was just couldn't believe what I saw. We all couldn't. My whole family and a million Collingwood fans around the world couldn't believe what they had just witnessed. Dom Sheed, on the tightest of angles, on the MCG, in a grand final, with a minute remaining, kicked a goal from the boundary line to put the Eagles up by 4 points. At that moment, I was just shell-shocked. It was heartbreaking. That moment, I knew we've lost the game. Unless we pulled off an even bigger miracle, I knew that Collingwood were going to lose the 2018 grand final. And all those bad thoughts I had from earlier on in the day eventually came true. Our whole family were just in disbelief. I remember on all fours on the ground in my grandparents' bedroom, I burst into tears. I had my brother Jay with me and my dad too, just trying to cheer me up the best they could, but nothing was going to save me from that day. And that is why the 2018 grand final has been the worst day of my life so far.